I'm Sonia.
My name is Afia.
We both play on the varsity soccer team here at York.
There's some people who feel like they can't try out for the team just because of their sexual orientation. And we just want to say that it's okay to be gay. And you shouldn't feel like you're an outsider or anything. You should come out.
My name is Jennifer Myers, and I'm the Director of Sport and Recreation at York University. I quite often call out athletes who use words like faggot and homo as just everyday language and talk to them about why those words are inappropriate and what it does to individuals and how it makes people feel.
And at the end of the day, we want to win, right? So we don't care what your sexual orientation is, what your race is, anything that you feel would discriminate or could be used as discrimination.
I have a professional responsibility on top of my own personal one, and that is to make sure that every student athlete that sets foot in our program or comes and participates in our recreational programming feels welcome, no matter what their sexual orientation or sexual identification is, that we have policies and procedures in place and that our staff are trained to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity to participate in what we do, and to make sure that the environment that you participate in and compete as an athlete here at York University is one that makes you compete to the highest level possible.
Hi, my name is Elaine. I play on the York women's rugby team. I noticed in high school it wasn't as tolerated, and especially playing a sport like rugby that traditionally is more of a man's sport, quote unquote. There's a bit of an assumption that if you're playing on the team, well, then you're obviously gay. Although I'm not personally gay, I do have teammates who are, and in the university years, currently, it's a lot more tolerated. It's not even a question, it's not even an issue.
My experience in high school was pretty traumatic. High school was not a place where I wanted to be, and sport, even though sport wasn't a positive experience for me either, it was a place of refuge for me. And later in my life, it afforded me opportunities and actually built bridges for me to get into communities and meet other gay and lesbian individuals.
High school is only 4 years out of your life, you know? So if you can get through that, you can get through life, you know? Because high school is the most trying times of your life. And if you get past that, there's no question that's what you could do. You know what I mean? It's a broad spectrum.
I have a very high personal standard not only for myself, but everybody that I work with and all of my friends, that we don't put up with comments, we don't put up with inequalities, innuendos, any of those kinds of things on a daily basis.
It is acceptable, and it shouldn't be tolerable. It is acceptable.
And for those who are currently in that situation and are debating whether or not to continue with sport because of sexual orientation, just keep going. It gets better. It's not worth giving up something that you love.
It gets better.
It does get better.
Believe it, it gets better.